Hello, I'm Dr. Sanjay Panicker. Homeopathy is excellent in skin problems. And one of the reasons for the people to start accepting homeopathy, initially as you know, homeopathy was not very popular. One of the reasons why people started accepting homeopathy is because they are able to treat skin problems, and drastic changes are seen in conditions which were otherwise believed to be non-curable. So there are cases like lichen planus, psoriasis, vitiligo, where they thought that it will not pick up, and then it has picked up. So these are the kind of cases which has made the homeopathic system also to become a little more popular, because skin is something which you can see and you can perceive, and that is something which is cosmetically very worrisome to the patient and also uncomfortable for others to see. Everybody notices that any changes in the skin. For us, that is very important. For the body, usually the more major health issues are pushed towards the periphery, towards the skin. When you find skin problems are there, that means your body is trying to push it towards the least important organs for life maintenance. For the body, that is the least important organ, but for us, that is the most important organ. So we are more worried about skin issues, but then we have excellent remedies in homeopathy which can correct the skin health and which can improve it. Now, based on what type of a skin problem it is. Now, there can be infectious skin problems, which can be an infection of the skin. It can be, of course, treated. There can be skin problems due to some deficiencies which may come up. There can be metabolic conditions, like for example due to certain other diseases, let's say due to thyroid, due to diabetes. There can be skin problems which comes up, which can be dealt with. There can be skin problems which can be allergic, or it can be autoimmune, that's your own immune system doing damage to your own skin. So based upon what kind of a skin problem, it could be hormonal, for instance. So what kind of a skin problem it is, if you can identify that and then treat it, then the skin problem can be resolved. Homeopathy is very safe for skin problems, and it can be used in parallel with certain other ointments, allopathic ointments, or maybe some Ayurvedic medicines that you are using. It does not clash. Because let's say you are having, like for example, let us say the patient is having some skin problem like psoriasis, and he is using some topical application to soothe the skin, to moisturize the skin, to see that the scaling is externally controlled. On one side, that is giving relief to the patient. Suddenly, if you withdraw the whole thing, then the whole thing may flare up. So it's always advisable that whatever you are using externally, suddenly you should never withdraw. You should start homeopathy parallelly, and then gradually, as the immune system develops, you will reach a stage where you are able to taper down these medicines. When we taper it down, gradually the body will take over the functions of what it was having earlier, and then it will see that that skin problem which is troubling you is not troubling you anymore. But till then, till you get the support of your body functions, till then you may need external support, like whatever you were using, maybe an antihistamine cream, or maybe steroidal application, or whatever you were using externally. Initially, suddenly withdrawing it can lead to whole flare up. I've had patients who have started homeopathic medicines, and then they thought that okay, we should stop all the steroids suddenly, and then to next day onwards they have not taken any steroid, and the whole thing has flared up. So we should never get into that stage. So it can be done, but it has to be done slow and steady. The doctor will guide you how to do it. So it does not clash with the homeopathic medicines at any cost. Yes, homeopathy can help you to overcome acne issues with long-term treatment and gradually help you to come out of it. It is not overnight, or it is not something which will suppress the acne. You apply something and then it goes off next day or a week or 10 days. No. Acne comes because your skin is sensitive to certain hormones in your body, which makes the sebum to become a bit sticky and excessive, and that clogs the pores, and sebum is not able to come out and it bulges and forms acne. Sometimes it can be associated with dandruff issues also, and when it is associated with dandruff, then the dandruff itself can block the pores further, and then the acne becomes more severe and leaves marks. Now, in such cases, it is important to treat the scalp dandruff also. Then only there can be some solution which is more long lasting. Now, when we use an antibiotic or use a hormonal tablet, at that moment you feel better, but once you stop it, again the problem comes back. Instead, you make your skin adjusted to the hormone levels in your own body so that it is not oversensitive to that, and so the sebum doesn't become sticky, and then the process can be sorted out. Now, these kind of things cannot happen in 1 week, 2 weeks, or 1 month. It will take minimum 3 to 6 months for your body to start getting adjusted to the hormones in your own body. So we are encouraging the body to get adjusted to its own hormones, which it has become sensitive to due to some reason. It can be a change in life, like during puberty as it happens. Commonly, everybody passes through that puberty phase where they develop acne because new hormones are coming into the body, and the body has some time to adjust to it. But sometimes the acne persists even after 25 or 30 years. That's called, you can call it as late onset acne or adult acne. So when acne happens later on in life, it's usually very stubborn. It does not respond so easily. In such cases also homeopathy helps, but definitely it takes longer, and if it is associated with some hormonal issues like diabetes, like thyroid, like PCOD, then that root cause has to be tackled, otherwise it will not get sorted out. So without side effects, if you have to treat, I think homeopathy is the best solution. They don't have any side effects as such. Yes, homeopathy can give long-term relief in acne cases or for any disease for that matter if you identify the root cause and treat it. Let us say you have acne and the case has PCOD in the background, polycystic ovaries in the background. So if you identify that's a case of PCOD, then correcting the PCOD and treating the condition will help the acne also to improve. The hormonal balance is restored. The sensitivity of the skin to that particular hormone is restored. Now, for example, let us say your skin is sensitive to sunlight. You have seen two people go in sunlight. One who is very sensitive to it gets tanned, the other doesn't. Two people go in rain. The one who is sensitive to it catches a cold, the other doesn't. So it's the sensitivity which matters, and that sensitivity is what we are improving with the homeopathic medicines. If your skin is sensitive to your own hormones, then these kind of conditions develop. So it's the sensitivity to those hormones in your body that we are reducing with the homeopathic medicines. And if your skin is no longer sensitive to the hormones in your own body, automatically the condition improves. That's what we are doing with the homeopathic treatment. So once sensitivity is better, it's a long-term solution. If you have PCOD, you treat the PCOD, it's a long-term solution. If you have thyroid, you tackle the root cause, it's a long-term solution. And that's why homeopathic will help to treat the root cause and sort out the issue permanently.